What's up everybody? Thank you so much for joining me on today's video. If you're new here, I'm Rosita and do make sure you're going to subscribe. Anyway, today's video I'm here to embarrass myself. I am here to embarrass myself on the internet. People, okay. I remember on the previous video I told you I was going to share with you the ups and downs that I experienced as I was preparing for the corner seat show and all that, you know. So today's video I'll share the most embarrassing moment I experienced. This particular day, I had a meeting at Lake Elementaita Mountain Lodge, and after everything was done, it was time for me to go back home, Nakuru. And I remember on that same day, Gloria was finishing high school. So we also had to go pick her up at Vanessa Grant High School. So I was in a hurry to get out of Lake Elementaita Mountain Lodge, come home, get together with my parents so that we can travel together to go pick up Gloria. I mean, it's her final day at school. I didn't want to be left out. So on my way back, I remember being so one, excited because I'd gotten the venue, and secondly excited because we are going to pick Gloria up. So who is me? Nani kama mimi? I was going very fast. So sips coffee. So on my way back, I remember coming across traffic police. As usual, I've always been the good girl. I mean, it's Rosita, I'm a good girl, so I think. So mimi nikasimamishwa. The traffic police was like, stop your car, stop your car. So I'm wondering, what have I done wrong? I mean, no, this is not right. But anyway, I thought I was not at fault. So nilifanya nini? I just parked the car aside and waited for the police. Now, one thing I've been taught by my dad, every time the police stop you, the first thing you do, lower the volume of your radio, then lower your windows. So that's exactly what I did. So the traffic police, he was a man, came to the left side of, came to the co-driver's window, and I was like, of course tulikuwa tunaongea Kiswahili, so I was like, niaje mkubwa, you know, respect. So he was like, sasa msichana, kuna miaka ngapi wewe? I told him I'm qualified. And then he asked me, did you really go to a driving school? And I said, of course. How else do you think I'd be driving on your roads without a license? I mean, I'm not such a risk taker. I don't like getting on the wrong side of the law. So I told him yes. Then he went ahead and asked me, can you tell me the meaning of continuous yellow line? And I'm like, easy. It means do not overtake. I was so confident. So do you know your mistake? And I'm like, Mimi, I cannot make a mistake. Siwezi vifanya makosa. I mean, it's me. So akaniambia, hii gari yako si ndio number plate. So he read out the number plate and I was like, ni hiyo. Akasema, nimekuandika kwa sababu umeovertake. So at first I was like, guilty, but simwambia I'm guilty. I'm just trying to remember at what point did I overtake, because I've done that so many times. So ni wapi hapo sikuwa nafaa overtake. And he went ahead and told me, unakumbuka trailer tatu umeovertake nyuma yako. So me, I'm like, nime overtake. So I admitted my mistake because niliona I've already been caught red-handed. So I was like, nime overtake. So he goes like, no, unajua ilikuwa makosa. Niko haya. So he goes ahead and explains to me, there's a continuous yellow line over there. So me, I'm like, woi, hata sikuona. Ningeona mimi yaki singe overtake. lakini kusema ukweli ni trailer nime overtake, meaning zilikuwa zinaenda pole pole, na the fact that I've overtaken them, it means sijakosa accident, I'm here, nimefika. So he goes ahead and tells me, leta license yako. Now I know when a police asks for your license, you're finished, you're done. Hivyo tu ndivyo story yako imeisha. So I was like, oh my god, I am so done for. So I just gave him my license. Akafungua, read out my name, and he was like, oh, unaitwa Wanjiru. So we started talking our vernacular language. So I can't say that in Kikuyu. You all are just going to laugh at me, but we talked in Kikuyu.
No,
Okay, he was like, oh, kogo wetago Wajiro. And I'm like, ni jetago Wajiro. Then he asked me where I am from, and I said Nakuru. So he went ahead and told me, Wajiro no muhaka ode igoti. Now it means you have to go to the court for that mistake. Pause. What? You know, I don't know what went through my mind. So I started apologizing. I was like, aki hapana, aki nisamehe, kwa kweli nimefanya makosa, lakini hapana, tusifikishane huko. So he saw this is a small, little, afraid chile, let me intimidate her. Akasema, kautiki tuende kwa koti, nipe 5,000. Hey, I'm thinking, bruh, I'm trying to tell you, you forgive me. Not that I give you money. I don't have money. But he insisted. He was like, itabidi umenipea 5,000. Alafu kesho ukuje tuende kwa koti. So I'm thinking, I gave you 5,000 and you still take me to court. Are you normal? I mean, who does that? But anyway, so I was like, aki nisamehe tu afande, sitairudia tena, mimi hata sijaishi kwa makosa tena, aki nisamehe tu. So he started insisting, and then at one point he said, leta insurance ya gari. I just knew I'm dead. Hivyo tu ndivyo lazima I go to court. Now at that moment I started I started freaking out. Nikaanza kulia.
You're not ashamed of yourself. Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
I started crying, oh my god. Tears were just like over here. And then I'm like still trying to apologize. But then again, he goes ahead and asks for my number. So at this point, I'm thinking he is taking my details so that the court can follow up on me. Machos. Oh, this is embarrassing. So I started crying. Like literally, I was panicking. I was freaking out, thinking about the insurance of the car is being taken. My license is in his hands. And now I have to go to court. I started crying. Oh my god. So he's asking me for my number. Na alafu anaandika mahali. So I'm like 07 06. All of you know my number. So I'm like 99. Ati umesema nini? 99. Oh my god. By the time I was done saying my number, he realized I've really panicked and I've really freaked out. So akaanza kunituliza, akaanza kunibembeleza, and he was like, aki msichana acha kulia. Kwani nimekuogopesha? Acha kulia akiuie, acha kulia. Now the more he says that, the more I cry. For some reason, I don't know, the more I continued crying. And then he started telling me stories about himself. And he started by saying, aki acha kulia. You see, mimi mwenye sili. And I'm like, why would you be the one crying? I'm the one on fault over here. So he's like, acha kulia, aki msichana, acha kulia. Kwani nimekuogopesha? Mimi ni binadamu kama wewe, acha kulia. So in my heart I'm thinking, Rosita, why are you even crying? But my mind is like, just cry. Anyway, that happened for a good 5 minutes. Remember, all this while I'm parked by the side of the road. So eventually I stopped. I tuliad kidogo. Then he started telling me about himself. He told me actually tumetoka ushago moja, so we are like friends over here, tunajuana. And he told me he's lucky. I'm lucky that yeye ndo alinisimamisha and all that, so I shouldn't be scared. He understands my situation. Makosa zingine mtu anaweza samehewa nini. So he went ahead and told me, nimekusamehea, lakini usirudie tena. Ushai drive for long? So I'm like, yeah, I'm a driver. Like, I mean, I've gone to Zambia, I've driven to Mwanza, I mean, I'm a driver. So I started showing him that it's not usual for me to be at fault, and I think it worked. So yeah, machozi kakauka, tukapiga story na yeye, nikamwachia namba, akasema atanipigia aulize kama nilifika vizuri. And once he told me you can leave, gave me back my license, I got back on the road, and let me tell you, the moment tu nimevuka the road, their barrier, I don't know where the laughter came from. I was like, Rosita, what was wrong with you? I mean, how can you cry? Anyway, it was so embarrassing. So the moral of the story is, ukishikwa na polisi, lia. Anyway, no, please don't take that as my advice. This is just a story I'm telling you. Don't use it against police. Yeah, so that's my most embarrassing story. Don't use it against me. Do not use it against me. Until next time, bye guys.